The world feels out of control, doesn't it? Markets swinging wildly, politics getting nastier, every headline more dramatic than the last. But what if I told you this isn't new? What if this moment, this chaos, is just part of a bigger pattern? And what if, like every time before, this too shall pass? Let's talk about the rhythm of history, what it means for your money, and why holding on to your plan might be the smartest move you make right now. Hi, folks. I'm BERK, an investment advisor and financial strategist. If you're feeling anxious watching your portfolio fall, wondering if now's the time to pull back, just pause for a second. Today, we're looking at the fourth turning, a powerful idea that shows how history moves in cycles. It's not just about war and politics, it's about markets, human behavior, and how we prepare for the future. So what is the fourth turning? Historians Neil Howe and William Strauss describe history like the seasons. Every 80 to 100 years, we go through four turnings, each lasting about 20 years, seasons, if you will. Think of them like generational seasons. The high season is society is strong, united, and we're rebuilding. Think of post-World War II America, like the 1950s. Then the awakening. The awakening is people rebel against the structure and push for change. Think the 60s and the 70s. And then the unraveling. Institutions weaken, trust declines, individualism grows. And then finally, the crisis, the fourth turning, and that's where we are today. During the fourth turning, institutions break down, chaos rises, and massive changes follow. It's scary, but it is also the moment right before rebirth. It's the harshest part of the winter right before spring. Every time we've gone through this phase in America, it's been the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, the Great Depression, and then World War II, we've come out even stronger. And what does this mean for the markets? Now let's talk your money. Market volatility, completely normal in a fourth turning. We've seen bank failures during the Great Depression. We saw trade wars. We saw recessions and social unrest before. Each time the market took a hit, but each time it recovered. And then some. We are in a permanent uptrend, if you will. In 2008, the financial system almost collapsed. By 2013, the stock market had doubled. In 2020, COVID crashed the markets. And then by 2021, we hit new highs. The pattern is clear. Short-term pain for long-term gain or growth. Trying to time the market during these moments usually ends up in regret. Staying invested, even when it feels uncomfortable, is what separates the successful from the worried. Let's bring this to life. In the past, I've talked to you about Grace Groner, a secretary. She bought $180 worth of Abbott shares or stock in the 1930s during the Great Depression, our last fourth turning. She held it for decades and then reinvested in dividends. And then when she died in 2010, her shares were worth over $7 million. Or take Ronald Reed. He was a janitor and a gas station attendant who quietly invested in just great American companies. He died with a portfolio worth $8 million. Why? Because he never sold in a panic. He held on through. He reinvested his dividends. He let the cycle do its thing. They lived through crises like ours, and they stayed the course. So what should you do? Stick to your financial plan, rebalance, that is, sell the winners that have become overweighted in your portfolio, sell a little bit of them, and don't try to outsmart the market, don't time it, but just systematically sell your winners a little bit, prune them down to a manageable position size, and then take that money and rebalance by putting it into some of the shares that you have that have been laggards. And of course, always focus on owning shares of great companies with real economic earnings. And don't chase headlines or fads, chase quality companies. The forward turning may feel like a storm, but storms pass. This isn't the time to run, it's the time to plant. Because what grows after the storm is where the real money is made. History tells us this. We've been here before. We'll be here again. The cycle turns, the system resets, and those who stay patient are the ones who win. If you're feeling unsure, reach out. Let's make sure your plan is built for this turning and the next one. And remember, this too shall pass. Hey, like, share, and subscribe for more grounded historical takes on the markets. And if you want a second opinion on your investments, we're happy to do so. See you soon. Bye.